Hello everybody, Catfish Bert's coming to you from out here at the pond this evening. I had a few people wanted to show up how I make my noodles, so I was going to show y'all how I do mine. I take a swimming pool noodle, come from Walmart, just cut it in pieces. What I do is I put them in about 10 inches long. Then I take a piece of 3/4 inch pipe and I cut it to 19 inches. And take that pipe and just shove it inside this noodle. I take a cap and put a cap on it. Then kind of pull it back a little bit. And then you take a 4-inch, 5/8 piece of rebar, solid round bar, whatever you want to use. Stick it inside and put the cap on this end. And then you want to take some reflective tape. It's a state law, you got to have reflective tape. And I use this DOT certified tape here. It's a whole lot brighter than the old cheap old tape that you can get. It's cheap, but you don't see it as good either. I order this. I can give y'all a link where I get it at. I think it comes in a 150-foot roll. It lasts forever. And what I do is I'll just take a piece of it and then I just pull it around up here at the top and overlap just a little bit. You want it up the top. That way, when it's sticking up, you'll be able to see it a lot better than if it's down here when it's sticking up. And sometimes I'll put around a cap as well. Just cut a piece and you can trim it, split it, and then put you a piece here. And if you want to put a piece down here at the bottom, that's good too. And I always take some duct tape from Walmart. I use pink, it's bright, and then come around it. And I always put, you got to put your date on it and your name. And I always put my cell phone number on there. And that way, if you lose it, somebody sees it and they can call you. That's happened several times with me. And you don't lose these noodles. They get expensive after a while. But what I do is I use a 4/0 circle hook, saltwater, stainless. And I like these circle hooks. They seem to catch a little bit better than the other fish. And of course, you need a pair of needle nose pliers to get them off with. That's a key to that. And then on your name, I like putting my name on the shaft of your PVC pipe. To me, it stays on a lot better than it does on the tape up here. And when you put your tape, your date on it, and if you know, say you want to go next month again, well, you have to change your date. Well, it's real easy. Instead of having a whole bunch of dates all over your noodle and look bad, just take your finger and rub it, and it just comes right off. And then just rechange it up. And you don't want to put your duct tape or nothing down here at the bottom, because when you roll your noodles up, that way they don't hook in your tape and tear your tape. It just hooks right here at the bottom. And another little trick on this is if you make your noodle too long, if it comes down here, well, it won't stand up straight. You want to leave enough of room here. That's why you make it 19 inches, and this is around 10.5 inches long. And that way it'll stand straight up like this. Because otherwise it'd just be cocked away. And the reason I put these weights in here is because if you don't have a weight in it, the only way you know if there's a fish on it, if it just swims by. Now if you're fishing 20, 30 noodles, 40 noodles, it takes a long time to pick them up and just say, oh, they've got a bait on it. So then you got to throw it right back down. Well, then you lose the chance of catching a fish. If this noodle is standing up, either you caught a fish or he's got your bait. At least you know he's hit it anyway. And then you can go just straightly to them as it stands up. Another little trick is A lot of times, especially these bigger type noodles, over time, they'll get loose like this. And what you want to do is you take some Gorilla Glue there. Now be sure and wet this tight, because if you don't, it won't stick good. Just put your little dab on here and then shove it back and wait a couple of hours, and it's good to go. It's good. It won't slide up and down no more. I've had real good success with this. I like the way this works. I'll kind of show you what it looks like standing up out here in the pond. That's the way it looks when you're fishing. If you got something, that's what happens. Now that'll let you know if you got anything or not. Well, I sure appreciate y'all watching our videos and sharing and follow me here on Facebook. And if y'all leave any comments or anything that y'all want me to do some type of video or talk about something, let me know. We'll talk about it. But this is the way I usually do mine. I appreciate y'all, and be sure to go check out our pond group. It's all about ponds. We talk about anything about ponds you want to talk about. Show pictures of your fish, your pond pictures. If you have any questions, just any of that. Be sure and go to that and check it out. And y'all have a good day, and thank y'all for watching.